Let's go.
So ladies and gents, welcome back then to another video. It's been a while and I've managed to find this goon out in the sticks.
Morning.
Anyway, we're out on a nice 5-6 mile hike this morning, but I'm not going to bore you with that. Today, I'm going to teach you on how you can plan and prep your routes when you're going out for a hike and a wild camp.
Welcome to Dave Outdoors.
Christ almighty. Now we've conquered that hill. That's got the heart pumping.
Just did it in one.
Yeah, we did it in a wander as well.
No stopping till the topping. Oh.
So, the first thing I do when I'm planning a route is I use OS maps. Using OS maps, you'll be able to have a good look at the lay of the land and you'll be able to pick up any spot that is out the way. So what I did was I moved from Ordnance Survey to View Ranger, and then from View Ranger I transferred over to Outdoor Active. So by using Outdoor Active you have quite a lot of features which I'll run through with you now. So one of the features on Outdoor Active is called Route Planner. Now Route Planner is you can find a route that some other person has uploaded and made public. So if we click onto this one here, we'll see that somebody's uploaded a specific route in an area that they have chosen. And this can happen for all over the UK. It all depends if somebody has uploaded a route into this public platform. Another feature we can do is plotting your route. So to do this on Outdoor Active, you can see all the subheadings at the top. If you click on map, it will take you to a specific area. Now you find the area that you want to walk. Let's just say I want to take Mamble for instance. If we look in the bottom right corner, we'll see Route Planner. If we click on that, that'll bring up the option then to continue to plot our route. Also in the bottom right as well, you've got Maps and Trails. Now, if we click on that, I want to change to the top right there, Topo Maps. So that changes it to the Ordnance Survey for me. And then what you do then is just click on the screen, and you can see that the letter A has appeared, and you just keep plotting your routes. Also, you'll notice as well down in the bottom of the screen, there has been a little graph. Now that's to show the height that you're ascending. But yeah, you just keep clicking until you've figured your route out, and then you can actually save it at the end. Once you've saved it, there will be an option then to sync. And what I mean by sync is that you can sync it to the app that you have downloaded on your phone. So if you've downloaded the Outdoor Active app, you can sync anything that you do on a desktop to the app. So again, it's a great little app, Outdoor Active. Again, I haven't scratched the surface with the majority of the features that it has, but again, it's just a case of playing with it, messing, and seeing what other features it's got. But the main ones I use it for is for plotting my routes, saving them, and also the buddy beacon if I'm out on my own as well. So certainly have a look at View Ranger is another good one as well, but Outdoor Active is a follow-on from View Ranger, so make sure you check that out and certainly have a look what features it's got, and certainly make sure that when you're plotting you can use Outdoor Active. Alternatively, if you're not up to paying an annual fee and you're confident you don't need the buddy beacon, you can also use Bing Maps. So if you go onto your standard Google Chrome, type in Bing Maps, you can change the layering process and you can change into Ordnance Survey. You can then use another tool on Windows 10 or Windows 8 called Snipping Tool, and it's basically just taking a screenshot of your desktop and you can just print that off. So Outdoor Active then, it has some fantastic features. I really haven't scratched the surface with it yet. I need to delve more into the desktop side of it. But let's have a look at the mobile app for Outdoor Active. So another thing we can do then, when you open the app up, you will probably get
this on the screen. It is your basic mapping, which does show you spot heights of each mountain, but it doesn't really show any footpaths. Okay, so what we do is we click the bottom right layers button. It'll bring up Outdoor Active, and it'll also bring up Topo as well. So if we click Topo, that will give us our OS maps, and we can zoom right in. So whilst using the Outdoor Active app, same again, we can plot our routes just by keeping our finger on the screen, and it'll start. Click start here, okay, and then you can just keep clicking away. So that's another feature of it. If we just get rid of them. Another thing we can do, if we put two fingers on the screen at the same time and slide up, you can see that it turns it into a 3D effect. And again, just to get it back to position there, two fingers on the screen, get rid of that, and slide down. And there we go. So that's another cool feature. You can plot on the app as well, and then again that should sync up with your desktop. Some more features then surrounding Outdoor Active. If we click the three little dots in the bottom right there of the map, it'll bring up more options. Now if you see at the bottom, it's got Buddy Beacon. Now I've talked about Buddy Beacon and View Ranger in a previous video, which I'll link up in the top right corner now. But Buddy Beacon again is good. If you're out on your own, at least a friend can track you if they have Outdoor Active or even View Ranger. So if you're out on the trail on your own, at least you can get somebody to track you and make sure that you're okay. The next feature up, Skyline. This is pretty good. Have a look at this. So if you're not sure of the names of the hills and the slopes that are around you, let's have a look. So there's my desktop with Outdoor Active on. But if we go up, it tells you all the names of the hills around you and how far away they are. Cool little feature.
So using the Outdoor Active then, you'll be able to plot your route, you'll be able to see how many miles you're getting in, and also you'll be able to see how steep your footpaths are that you're going to be taking. Use this as a guide as well to check for where your camp spot's going to be, and also whenever you're going to check your camp spot, make sure you're off the public footpath and make sure you're away from houses and built up areas. So when you are planning your route and you found potentially where your camp spot's going to be, you can always see how high parts of that trail is going to be. You can always tell by the contour lines being very close together. And if you look at this map that I'm putting on the screen now, that represents that we've got to go up, which is bloody steep. So using Google Maps as well is certainly a good way to help. With Google Maps, you can also see on Street View little footpaths that may be on roads. You can also drag your little man cursor onto the little blue spots as well. If anybody's been somewhere specific that you're wanting to go, click the little man down in the bottom right corner, drag him over and see if there's any little blue spots on the screen, and then just hover over it and it'll bring up a picture view then. This is a good way as well to see or get a grasp of what the lay of the land's like, and then also you can see what your surrounding areas look like as well. Certainly as well, if you're going out on your own, some good apps that might be quite suited to you. What 3 words? Now quite a few of you will probably be quite familiar with that. Now what 3 words is split. It's split the world into 3 meter squares. Now where I'm stood at the minute is what you're seeing on the screen now. Where a Shropshire Lad is, we've just had that up. He is in grid reference, Tosser, Mug, Bell Ringer. Bell Ringer being all one word. He's laughing his tits off here. But yeah, what you've just seen on screen there is the position that I'm in. So you're going to give 3 letters to emergency services and or anybody that uses the what 3 words feature, and from that they'll be able to find the spot that you're in. Also, never forget, download a weather app. Something I know quite well about. Checking the weather, very important. You want to know what to pack for your adventure. So you could be having blazing hot sun one day, you could have rain, you could have strong wind the next day. So make sure you download a weather app, do your homework on different weather apps as well. There is the BBC, there's the Met Office, and one I use is on YouTube, which there'll be a link in the description to, Mountain Weather Information Services. Very good, go and check it out. Link just up here. So you need to ensure that you're going to be packing for all weather conditions, so you are kept warm and dry when you're out in Mother Nature. If you'd like any other further information on how I planned specific routes and that, there'll be a link just up here. And this is a video that I did last year in the first lockdown, which is a more in-depth look at how you can plan for your hike and wild camp. And yeah, as you've seen from the title as well, search and rescue, they did find me. That's the last thing you want. Luckily, it was only a training exercise we were part of. Yes, I did film it. Roll that tape. So we're out up on the Longmin today, and we've stumbled across the West Mercia search and rescue team, who are up here today doing a training exercise. So I'd just like to introduce you to these fine gentlemen.
Morning. Morning.
Right, gents, what are you doing up here today?
So the idea of today is we're out doing some search dog training. This is Ted. He's training to be an NSADA air scenting search dog. He's about halfway through that training at the minute. So today we've got bodies that are actually out hiding on the wind, and the idea is Ted will be set search areas and he'll go and find them, and he comes back to me, tells me where they are, and then takes me back in and we find them.
So there we go, that's what they're doing up here today. So stay tuned for later on, and we'll try and get a little bit of aerial footage to see where the dog finds these bodies.
There's a ball in the rucksack, yeah.
Good boy. You've got a ball, haven't you?
So, little turn up for the Bucks then. So today, instead of going for a hike, we've just been talking to these search and rescue guys, and they're going to do a little bit of role play with us. So I've left a Shropshire Lad back there, and me, I've got to go and hide. I've got to go and play dead, and the dog is going to follow my scent and hopefully try and find me. Let's see if he does, shall we?
Okay, Dave's up there somewhere being a body, and Ted is going to go and find him.
He said I should hear the bell on the dog as well.
Alex, isn't it?
It is.
Alex and I've forgotten Rich. That's it. Ted the dog. We've got Ted.
So what Rich is doing now, he's sending away. He's giving him a wayfind command. So you can see Ted sprinting up the track. What he's trying to do there, he's trying to pick up some of your colleagues' scent on the wind. And what he'll do is he'll shuffle backwards forward. Let's keep up.
Let's get up there then, yeah.
Obviously, you're sweating a lot. You're giving off heat. And you get loads of millions and millions of skin cells coming off your body all the time. You can't stop them. What happens is this dog, it's got around 500 times better scent sensors in its nose than humans, and it picks up on all the scent receptors pick up on all the sweat and the microorganisms on the skin. So what Ted is doing, he's picking up on that scent, and hopefully what he'll do is he'll shuffle in, he'll find the missing person, and what he'll do is he'll shuffle back to Rich. And he'll speak to Rick.
He's coming. Did you hear that? Now the dog is going to go back to the lowland rescue and bark, and then he'll come back again apparently.
And the hand of Rich in his face. And
Show me, Teddy. Where is he? Where have you found him? Good boy. Come alive. Oh.
Well done. Right.
Good.
Well done. So there we go. The dog found me. Remarkable work.
Perfect.
So if you want any more information on what these guys do, head on over to their website. Yeah, certainly go and check them over. And especially for those of you in Shropshire who intend using the Shropshire Hills for any overnighters or any hiking, certainly make a donation to them. And yeah, they are all funded by lovely people like us. And give these guys some support.
So, a massive thank you to the West Mercia Search and Rescue team for taking the time out to do us that little training exercise. So certainly go and check out their website and see what they're about, especially if you're from around the Shropshire, Worcestershire and Herefordshire area. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you, fingers crossed, not too long now on another non-lockdown adventure it'll be, with me, Dave Outdoors. Before we go, we'll let a Shropshire lad have the last word. How was that McMuffin, a Shropshire lad?
What the duck?
Good. Look at that.